Hello everyone, this is Pradeep Mohan. Good to see you all back for another event of Festember's Carpe Diem. Festember is collaborating with Child Rights in You, which is an organization which works towards ensuring happier childhood for all children. Especially during this pandemic time, they actually need our support. So what we have done is we have put up the donation link in the description below. So if you want to contribute to them, like though it's little or big doesn't matter anyways, because it's going to help their underprivileged children. So what you have to do is just click on that link and donate. So having said that, the next speaker of Festember Carpe Diem is Mrs. Shweta Mohan, who is a versatile singer in the film industry and has sung various songs in Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu, Kannada, and Hindi films. And also, Mrs. Sweta has won 4 Filmfare Awards, which is one of the greatest achievements of all time. And also, Mrs. Sweta has worked with famous music directors like Ilayaraja sir, A.R. Rahman sir, Anirudh sir, and Yuvan Shankar Raja sir, and also many other famous directors too. Let's welcome Mrs. Sweta Mohan.
Hey guys,
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
hi. Nadhi. I'm happy to be here with you today.
Yes, ma'am. We are
Every
happy
year
to.
you ask me, and I haven't been able to make it this year.
Yes, ma'am. We've finally done it. Like, I hope 2021 is a good start for us.
Yes, for me too.
Yes, ma'am. So, like, when it comes to voice for the music, like voice is the one which adds a pleasant melody to the music, right? Which you have been doing these days. So, how it all started, ma'am? Can you just let us know about that? The journey, like, from which point of your life did you choose music as your career?
It started in school. Uh,
Okay.
like anyone, I participate in school culturals, and that's where what can I say? I won a prize for the first time for singing, and that's when I was like, oh, maybe I have some talent. Maybe I have singing talent.
Uh,
Then have to learn and improve like that.
yeah.
So
And
till
like,
then,
what's
before
your
that,
age at the time? Ma'am? Like,
pardon me,
your age at that time, like school days in
I was
sense,
in
like,
10th standard. I was in the 10th standard, 15 years. So
okay,
as a child, I used to be very critical about. I had a very critical ear for singing. So I won't accept what to say. I won't accept anybody as a singer. So like that, I didn't accept me also as a singer.
okay. So
So
after that, yeah, yeah, ma'am.
so I never thought I had that good talent in me to pursue singing as a career.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I used to sing in the bathroom, inside the room, locked up. Nobody at
yeah.
home knew that I have singing talent. When
Okay,
master used to come home when I was small, when the fourth standard, fifth standard, when my
okay,
party teacher used to come home, I used to give all sorts of excuses to bunk class.
yeah.
So my mom said, "Bessie, if you don't have passion, if you don't want to do it, then I'm not going to force you. Only if you want to
Mhm.
do it, you have to learn
You have to
music."
push. Yes, ma'am.
So in my eighth standard and ninth standard, I was like, I have too much to study. So I don't have time for music and all. What a
Hmm.
stupid girl I am. So I
Yeah, that's
stopped learning music when I was in the fifth standard or something. Fourth or fifth, I stopped learning. And
okay.
then it was the 10th standard when just for the fun of going to other schools and participating other schools and mingling with other students, that's why I participated in the cultural. And
Okay,
for the heck of it, I sang for a live music. In the solo singing competition, I sang Bole Re Papihara, and Bavatarani, she was a judge for that event. And
okay.
I got the second place that day. I came back home and I told my mom I won a prize, and everybody was very surprised. They said, "What you sing?"
Okay. Like before that, they never seen you singing. Like you used to told. I mean, you told you bunk the classes and all. So they were amazed.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. They hadn't really heard me sing before that. So then my mom wanted to hear me, how I sang Bole Re Papihara. So she said, okay. She spoke to Bhavata also. And Bhavata told Amma, yeah, yeah, she sang well. Like, oh, அது உங்களோட பொண்ணா? She sang well actually today. So அப்பதான் I realized, oh,
Okay.
Maybe I
That
had
music fire
talent,
is
but I
inside
had to
us.
prove it, you know.
Yeah.
That's the key. I knew I had talent then, but I had to improve it. So then I
Okay.
joined music classes with
Okay.
my favorite, now everyone's favorite, Binni Chechi,
Yes, ma'am.
Binni
Of course.
Krishna Chechi. And yeah, I've been learning with her for how many years now? 10, 15 years I've been learning.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
ma'am. That's very good to hear from you. So, can you just tell about your first recording with GV Prakash, your first song, how the atmosphere was, because you're first stepping into the recording studio.
You mean first recording for which GV was there, or you mean my first song for GV Prakash?
The first recording when you both were small.
Okay. Kuchi Kuchi Rakama.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So first recording was when I was 12 years old for
Okay.
A.R. Rahman sir. And at that time, my mom was already singing there
Yeah.
for Rahman sir, and they wanted children's voices for two songs.
Oh,
And they knew my mom had a daughter, and there was another musician's daughter also called Sharada.
okay.
So Sharada and I and GV Prakash was there. GV, of course, didn't sing with us because he sang his portion separately, but he was there for the recording. I remember
Recording.
that recording very vividly. I remember it very well.
Yes, ma'am. That's
Uh,
first recording.
yeah, I remember it well. I remember even sir sitting in front and asking us to dance and sing, and and I remember GV Prakash also running around there. He was younger than me, obviously. So he was a naughty boy running around.
Okay. So that was a fun session at the recording studio for both of you.
It was because it was my first time, and I didn't know that. I didn't know the what to say the how big Rahman sir is and all that. Right at
Okay.
that age, you don't know. You don't see celebrities like that, right? So
Yeah.
for me at that time, it was one uncle, one Anna.
Yeah. That's it.
He was very sweet, who was asking us to dance and sing. He was like, உன்னோட அம்மா நல்லா டான்ஸ் பண்ணி பாடுவாங்க தெரியுமா? நீ ஏன் டான்ஸ் பண்ணல? நல்லா டான்ஸ் பண்ணி பாடுங்க. நல்லா ஜாலியா இருக்கணும். So குச்சி குச்சி
Okay.
ரக்கமா and குல்லா 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 குல்லா. That song.
Okay.
And I remember even Rajnikant sir visited the studio at that time. I think it
Oh.
must have been for Muthu movie. So
Okay.
Rajnikant sir
So you saw
visited.
both the legends,
Yeah.
Sayara and Rajni sir.
Oh, Rajnikant. So that time Rajnikant was a big
Yeah.
actor. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh, Rajnikant, wow. And all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, when talking about the recording studio, is there any changes now, ma'am? Like those days, and when compared to that day and now, what are the changes made in the recording studio? The
Okay,
atmosphere.
Ishan Srivastava is asking for Kuchi Kuchi Rakama. Kuchi Kuchi Rakama Punna Venu. Kudasali Rakama Punna Venu. Sadisano Tungaila. Samakori Kuvaila. Kuchi Kuchi Rakama. Kudasali Rakama. That one.
Wow,
I
wow, amazing.
La la la, hey, hiya, 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 hi. In fact, recently for Rahman sir's show, we sang.
Okay.
I went back,
Oh,
I revisited my old days and I sang chorus for this song. It was very nice. Yeah.
oh, that's
Asking?
really great, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like the atmosphere of the recording studio, has it changed from then and now?
Ah, atmosphere recording studio there or any recording studio? There only. I mean, in that age, I
There.
went only to that
Yeah.
studio. Correct. Atmosphere of the recording studio, I don't think has changed much. The building and all has changed. Panchatan recorded. So I remember that building. There used to be one swing and all there. Yeah,
Okay.
so that building and maybe the upholstery of the studio and the gear of the studio. Maybe I don't think anything else has changed. I think all the singers will say that the soul of the studio is still there, intact. Even my mom and any singer who has sung since the 90s for Rahman sir will say the same thing that the soul,
Okay.
the spirit of the studio is still the same.
Okay, ma'am. That's really good to hear. And next one, like your duo with Vijay Isudas has given out some fantastic song. So, how was the experience working with both Vijay sir and KJ Isudas sir?
Uh, See, Das Uncles is my musical idol. So I have grown up
Okay.
watching him, what to say, dedicate his life towards music. He is the
Okay.
epitome of dedication to one's work. I have seen and I've grown up watching him dedicate his life towards music. Everything else is secondary.
Oh,
So, to the extent that even at this age, at the age of 81, he needn't be studying now. He has achieved everything that
yes,
he
ma'am.
can, but he never takes a backseat. He's still with
Yeah.
his books learning, updating his knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
How amazing is that?
Yes, ma'am. That's a
I've seen
passion in music.
passion in music, and I feel that passion, that dedication in any field will take you to places in any field. So I've
Yeah.
grown up watching that. And Vijay Yeshudas, my relationship with him is like a brother and sister.
Okay.
What can I
Okay.
say? He's like my
Do they
brother to
have
me.
different approach when it comes to music?
Nice question. Yes, the approach is very different because Das Uncle's approach towards music is different. Of course, the generational gap is there, no?
Yeah, that's there, of course.
Yeah, approach towards music is definitely different. Vijay is more our generation type, chilled out. That
Yeah.
that which is nice too, which is nice too.
Yeah.
And but there's one thing that I admire both of them for equally, and that is their voice.
Yeah, of course. My voice is what they have got. Special talent from
And,
God.
Uncle's voice is one of the best in the world, undoubtedly. And Vijay is very lucky that he has that voice. I love his voice. I love both their voices, and I love Vijay's voice.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you sing one Malayalam song which you have sung with Vijay Asudas, sir?
Malayalam song, Vijay.
Yeah.
We have super hit songs. We have many hit songs, and every time I sing a song with him, it's very special. It's very special. Uh, we have even recorded together, like
Okay.
together in a studio, which is extremely special. And thankfully, we have many hits uh, under our, you know, I'll sing one of our recent hits in Malayalam. You ask, no?
Yeah.
ഏതോ മഴയിൽ നനവോടെ നാം അന്നു കണ്ടു തീരാമൊഴിയിൽ മൗനങ്ങളൊന്നായലിഞ്ഞു ഈറൻ കാറ്റിൽ മെല്ലെ മായും മഞ്ഞിന്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ ഈറൻ കാറ്റിൽ മെല്ലെ മായും മഞ്ഞിന്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ പുലരും പൂക്കളായി നാം പകലുകൾ തീരാതെ തര തര താരാര തരരര താരാര തേരേരേരേ.
Wow,
Once
wow.
again,
That's really good, ma'am. And someone has asked,
the music is by Prince.
yeah.
Okay. Srivatsan B, did you have any struggles in switching between languages for different recordings? No.
So it was the
The
same.
only struggle I had would be at the recording. While I
Okay.
read the lyrics, I have to write the meaning of each line if it's a language that I don't know, which is Telugu and Kannada. I've sung only
Okay.
in 5 languages so far.
Yeah.
Out of which Telugu and Kannada. Telugu I understand now.
Okay.
Kannada I understand to an extent now. But when I started off, I had to know the meaning, and the lyricist would sit with me for each line and explain the meaning. And then
Okay.
it's okay because as a Malayali, we have all the syllables in our language. Ra,
Yes.
la, la, pa,
Yeah.
pha. So na, all that
Yeah.
is there. So it has not been difficult for other languages.
Okay. Okay. Ma'am, and some of the viewers has asked you to sing Innum Konjam Neram song because they are asking for long
Oh,
time. Can you sing?
sure. இன்னும்
Thank
கொஞ்ச நேரம் இருந்தாதா என்ன ஏ அவசரம் என்ன அவசரம் நில்லு பொண்ணே இன்னும் கொஞ்ச நேரம் இருந்தாதா என்ன ஏ அவசரம் என்ன அவசரம் சொல்லு கண்ணே இன்னும் பேச பேச தொடங்கல என் நெஞ்சமும் கொஞ்சமும் நிறையல இப்போ என்ன விட்டு போவாதே என்ன விட்டு போவாதே இன்னும் பாட கூட தொடங்கல என் நெஞ்சமும் கொஞ்சமும் நிறையல இப்ப மழை போல நீ வந்த கடல் போல நான் இருப்பேன் இன்னும் கொஞ்ச நேரம் இருந்தாதா என்ன ஏ அவசரம் என்ன அவசரம் சொல்லு கண்ணே
Oh, thanks a lot, ma'am. I don't know, like I don't want you to stop singing this song.
Another time, live in NIT with my
Sure.
band.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to have you in the future. I
Yeah,
mean,
tell me.
yeah. In what ways Mrs. Sujata ma'am has helped you behind the recording? Just curious to know about that.
See, I'm very lucky to have such a legendary singer as my mother. So, as a
Yes, ma'am.
beginner, definitely I had that advantage. Meaning, like you mentioned, like any struggle that a beginner as a singer would have, I was able to get the right kind of advice from her. For example, in a studio, how to project your voice, or
Okay.
how you don't need to project your voice too much in a studio when the mics are so sensitive. You don't need to shout and sing. So
Okay.
maybe how to control your voice in a studio. Tips like that. Headphones. If you wear both the headphones, you get one kind of judgment. If you take 1 year off, then you get another kind of judgment.
Yeah.
Try try this, try that. So she has given me that kind of very nice advice. Then vocal culture advice.
Okay.
How to take care of the voice, not to strain too much. Food. What kind of food items will support singing? Support a career in singing. It has to. Your vocal cords have to have sustain for a long
Yeah. Yeah.
time. For
Yes,
that, you
ma'am.
need to take care. So those kind of advice. So I'm very lucky to
Yeah.
have
As a mother
Sujata
and as a singer. Yeah.
and yeah.
And also, we hear that your father listens to most of English songs and international songs. So,
Yeah,
how he influenced you in music career? Because
my
one
father
side,
actually.
yeah, yes, yeah. Because one side, Sujata ma'am teaches you Malayalam, Hindi, Tamil songs and all, and other side, your dad listens to international song. So how it
True.
was.
My father is actually a Hindi person. Hindi retro is his, what to say, is his music. So if you go
Okay.
to his Facebook page, last 1 year, every day he's posted one song and all Hindi songs. So
Okay.
he is the 60s, 70s Hindi
Yeah.
retro, 80s retro. Rafi. Rafi is his favorite singer. He loves Rafi, Kishore Kumar, Mukesh, their songs. He's a Hindi retro person. That's the music in his blood. I think all of us, our favorite kind of music is the music that we grow up with, right? In our childhood and
Yeah.
teenage.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's the same with him. And since this college is in Trichy, Trichy.
Yes, ma'am. I did receive.
He studied in Staines School in Coimbatore.
Okay.
He was
Oh.
in boarding school. So
Okay.
he was in school and he was in a convent. And So the influence that he had there, people listening to English of the 60s and 70s. So that's the
Okay.
kind of music. And he listens, like you mentioned, uh, yeah, at different times he'll play. How do I put it? Like, for example, if it's Christmas time, he'll be playing carols at home.
Oh,
Yeah, if it's Vishu time, he'll be playing Krishna bhajans or whatever.
okay, mom. That's really great.
Yeah. So thanks
And
to him. Mm.
yeah, mom. Like, thanks to both your parents, and also,
Yeah, and to my husband, I listen to English songs.
oh,
Yeah, he listens to a lot of English songs, especially the 80s and 90s. So
okay.
thanks to him, I've listened to Celine Dion a lot, Mariah Carey, and even otherwise, I do listen. I used to be a fan of those cassettes come out. No, now Backstreet Boys. Those mixed tapes will come. No,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe you're too young. Oh, yeah.
No, like
What am I
I
talking about?
hear
You're
from
too
my
young for
parents.
that. You must have seen only the CD era, right? I don't think you guys have seen the cassette era at all.
No, I've seen.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I am a 2K kid, but early 2005, 2004 also we had those.
Cassette. No? Okay. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Like, you're not only trained in Carnatic vocals, but also you decided to step to learn piano with Mr. Augustine Paul. So, can you tell about that? So, why did you start off with piano?
Not piano. I learned Western vocal with Augustine Paul, sir. Piano,
Okay,
I used to learn with Sri Gopinath Master when I was small.
okay,
But I won't say that I'm adept at playing piano at all because I already mentioned it. I used to find excuses to bunk music class. But bunking piano class is what I regret the most, because in those important years of my life, when everything would have gone into my brain really quickly, I didn't give it that much importance. And my mom was very particular that only if you have the passion, I'm not gonna force you.
okay.
So even piano, I discontinued when I was in the eighth standard or something. Till then, from first standard, I was learning piano. I have completed sixth grade in piano, and if I had continued, I would have played the piano really well. But then
Yes, ma'am.
uh, I was into academics actually. I was
Okay.
very seriously into academics, and I complained that I don't have time for studying and practicing piano and music, singing, and all that. And I stopped learning, but I regret for that now. Nobody should stop learning music when they are young. That is the right time to learn. Continue learning. The parents must push them and force them to learn because they'll really reap the benefits when they reach their 20s.
Yes, ma'am.
And then
That's a very good advice from you.
in the last 2 years that I have come back to learning piano under Sri A.T. Ram Master.
Okay.
Santosh Narayanan, he put me onto A.T. Ram Master, and
Oh,
he's a very nice master. But again, COVID time, last 1 year, no class. So like that.
yes, ma'am. Like, someone has asked a question. The viewers, who's your favorite English artist right now?
Oh, I don't listen to much English now. Let me be very frank here. But I'm tripping on Dua Lipa now.
Okay.
This
Um,
must be a pretty 1 year old, maybe. Crazy, thinking about the way it was. That song. Don't stop.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love that
Yes,
song. That's my current favorite. Although it might not be so current to you
yeah.
guys.
Yes, ma'am. Like, I mean, you would have sung. I mean, you just told like you used to bunk music class, right? So, is there any situation where you bunked college for music?
Lots of times.
Okay. Oh,
I
I
mean,
mean,
I'm
when you
not.
got
I'm
interest
not
towards music.
saying. I'm not saying this proudly. I shouldn't have, but I have. I was the cultural secretary. in the third year, so I have not been able to attend a lot of classes in college because of being a culsec. But in first year and second year, only during culturals time, I have bunked classes for the sake of practicing or whatever. But otherwise, I've been a pretty serious student. Only in my third year, I little bit saw the effect.
Okay. Ma'am, did you just you generally you'll be singing some song like when you're alone without an intention? Is there any song like that which you sing the most without an intention?
Mm, no,
Like some song which comes out of nowhere when you're
yeah,
alone or
for that, but suddenly I'm not getting anything. Uh, no, there's no one song. Every time is a different song.
okay. Yes, ma'am. When someone has asked to sing new song from Nanum Rowdythan.
நானும் அது என்னோட சாங் இல்லப்பா ஸ்ரீ கணேஷ் I don't know that song. I love that song. நீயும் நானும் சேர்ந்தே செல்லும் தூரமே தரரர தரரர தரரீரே. என் அச்சம் வெட்கம் எல்லாமே தள்ளி போகட்டும் நீ பகலிரவு தாரரத்திரீரே தா வேண்டுமே தரரர தரரரீ வேண்டுமே.
Oh, really amazing, ma'am. So let's move to the fun section, ma'am. Now, so
Okay.
what we do is we just give the starting of lyrics in English. So you have to start the song, like you have to sing a few lines of it. Okay, so the first one is sorry, ma'am.
தமிழ் சாங் தானே?
Tamil and Malayalam.
Okay.
Fine. So the word in English is magical river.
மாய நதி என்று மார்பில் வழியதே தூய நரையிலோ காதல் மலரதே.
Oh, that's really nice, ma'am. And the next one is the moments you saw.
பார்க்கும் நொடிகள்.
The moments you saw.
நீ விழிகள் நீ பார்த்த ஓகே நீ பார்த்த விழிகள். நீ பார்த்த விழிகள் நீ பார்த்த நொடிகள் கேட்டாலும் வருமா கேட்காத வரமா.
Oh, nice, ma'am. And like, let's move to some Malayalam songs. In your eyes.
നിന്റെ കണ്ണിൽ വിഴുന്നു. That's not my song. In your eyes. നിൻ കണ്ണിൽ. നിൻ കണ്ണിൽ.
Can you tell the movie name? Kapila.
Oh, okay. Capella.
Okay, so sorry for my pronunciation.
Nin Kanni. You suddenly I forgot the tune.
Okay, well, let's move to another song and just come back to this.
Okay.
Yeah, and the next one is Without Knowing This Morning.
Without knowing this morning. അറിയാതെ രാവിലറിയാതെ രാവറിയാതെ രാവറിയാതെ.
No, ma'am, without knowing this morning.
This morning.
Yeah.
കാലത്ത്. I don't
The
know.
movie name is Teevram.
Huh?
The movie name is Teevram. E Pagal Ariyade.
Oh. E Pagal Ariyade, correct. Man, how did you find these songs?
Yes, ma'am. Like before this interview, I have to know more about you, right?
You just generally went to Wikipedia and just searched something, no?
No, I just spent some time, because I am such a big fan of you, of course.
Okay, I'll believe you.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, and the viewers are asking you to sing some one Telugu song.
One Telugu song. Which song?
Yeah.
నువ్వేలే నువ్వేలే నా ప్రాణం నువ్వేలే చీకట్లో రం. Oh, I don't know the lyrics. Can I just Google it?
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
నువ్వేలే. Yes. I don't know why it's taking so long to come. Okay, one second.
Okay, ma'am.
It's going
Then
on.
I'll give you some. Okay.
నువ్వేలే నువ్వేలే నా ప్రాణం నువ్వేలే కన్నీళ్లకు నవ్వులు నేర్పిన నీస్తం నువ్వేలే 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 నా లోకం నువ్వేలే చీకట్లకు రంగులు పూసిన స్నేహం నువ్వేలే.
It's really good, ma'am. Thank you so much. And next one is Tamil song. So it's the English. The starting of the lyrics in English is "Rain in the Heart,"
Rain in the heart. மழையின் சாரல். Rain in the heart. இதயத்தில்
like the
மழை. மழையின்
yeah,
சாரலில்
something close to that. Rain in the heart, and the heart part in Tamil, that heart will come first.
இதய மழை. இதய வருஷம்.
Movies Nimir.
Movie name?
Nimir.
நிமிர்.
Yeah.
நெஞ்சில் மாமழை நெஞ்சில் மாமழை. You should say big rain.
Okay.
Big rain.
Yeah.
நெஞ்சில் மாமழை நெஞ்சில் மாமழை வந்து வானம் கூத்தாட கொஞ்சம் தாமரை கொஞ்சம் தாமரை வந்து கூத்தாட எத்தனை நாள் பார்ப்பது தள்ளி நின்று பாரரா அந்த தர தேரே தாரரா மல்லாரா தரரா கானோரம் தேடுது. Lovely
Amazing.
song, no? I love this song.
Yeah.
Ajneesh.
Yes,
And I
yes,
sang
ma'am.
the song when I was full term pregnant.
Okay.
That's why I remember this song very clearly. And Haricharan's vocals.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
I
Amazing.
love it.
Yes, ma'am. And the viewers are asking for Yaarumilla Thaniyarangil song.
யாருமில்லா தனியரங்கில் ஒரு குரல் போலே நீ எனக்குள்ளே எங்கோ இருந்து நீ என்னை இசைக்கிறாய் இப்படிக்கு உன்னிதயம். ஓ என்ன சொல்வேன் இதயத்திடம் உன்னை தினமும் தேடும் என் பேச்சை கேட்காமல் உன்னை தேடும் யாருமில்லா யாருமில்லா தனியரங்கில் ஒரு குரல் போலே நீ எனக்குள்ளே எங்கோ இருந்து நீ என்னை இசைக்கிறாய் இப்படிக்கு உன் இதயம்.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Like that was really great. And
Thank you. This song when I recorded, I already
okay.
saw the visual.
Oh,
They already had the visual coming.
okay, and that's really great. And what is your favorite song sung by Sujata ma'am? Which is your Sujata ma'am's favorite song? Can you sing few lines?
This is unfair. That's not a fair question. I have so many favorites of her.
Anyone.
You want Malayalam or do you want Tamil?
Anything, ma'am. Anything up to your choice. Or like two lines from one from Malayalam.
I'm going to see this one song I heard recently after a really long time. It's from the movie called
Okay.
Pukar. The
Okay.
music is by Rahman sir. It's performed by Madhuri Dixit, ma'am, on screen. And my mom's vocals in it, it's so magical. Um, it's so beautiful. And I was listening to the song recently, and I thought I must sing it somewhere. Let me sing it here.
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Yeah, I can't find it. I'm just going to sing it. I can't find it. If the lyrics it's not right, I don't know. तूने कदर मेरी जाने नहीं जाना तारा रा रा रे डरा रा 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 है जाना है जाना कैसी जान जाना तूने कदर मेरी जाने नहीं जाना दारा रे रे रा रा दीरा रे रे रा रा It's a
Oh,
very different kind of a song.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but I don't remember the lyrics. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And like there's some doubt, ma'am. Like scale is a major thing what music directors focus on, right? So scale of a song. So is that completely depends on music director's wish or it's up to the singer's comfort?
Scale meaning you mean the pitch of the song or the root of the song, notes of the song?
The scale, ma'am, the pitch.
Pitch. Okay.
Yeah.
The pitch, mostly it's from the music director's side only. The music director
Okay.
will have a vision for their song, no? Like
Yeah.
when they compose a song, they'll know what kind of instruments they'll need to use in it.
Yes, ma'am.
They'll know what kind of a voice they want. Sometimes they'll even know which singer they're going to use. So having
Okay.
all this in mind, especially the instruments, some instruments will sound good in a particular range. Some instruments uh, need a certain scale. Like, for example, like a guitar will sound really good if it's in E because it'll be all open notes.
Open string. Yeah.
That's what I think. Okay.
Yeah.
So
The others
depending
will
on
be
the
loud.
instrument, also the scale is fixed.
Yeah.
And of course, the singer's voice is also important. Sometimes they would have fixed on a singer first,
Okay.
and based on the singer's range of vocal range, they'll do a song. For example, I've heard Harris compose Vasidra having Bombay Jashmi ma'am in mind. So that whole song is Bombay Jashmi ma'am's. That vocal is the most important in that, right? So it's
Yes,
in
ma'am.
Bombay Jashmi ma'am's range of voice. But
Okay.
there are also instances where during the course of the song they change the scale if the singer is not able to hit a particular note, they will change the tune of the song a little bit. I have experienced that with the genius Rahman sir. I've
Okay.
experienced that only with him, not with anybody else, where he he just changed the tune itself to suit the singer. So how it was is the male already sang it. So I'm watching the male uh, singer record his portions. And then that was
Okay.
over, and I went into the studio to record my vocals. And suddenly, some portions were either high or low. So Rahman sir is not even he's not even having a second thought. He's,
Okay.
he only changed the scale. He's like, "Is this okay? This range is okay." And then he recorded my vocal, and he just connected the two scales together so beautifully.
Okay, ma'am. So yeah, that's what we are longing to hear from you because we don't know what's happening inside between the communication between the music director and the singer. So yeah, and someone has asked to sing a song, ma'am. So can you sing that song?
நீ கூறினால் நீ கூறினால் நிறைய வாட்டி பாடியிருக்கேனே. Okay, I'll sing Charanam. Sorry, different.
Yeah.
கண்டும் தீண்டிடா நாம் போதி சாதியா என் பாதி பூவே பட்டு போகாதே ஹே கண்டும் தீண்டிடானா போதிச்சா என் மீதே பாதி வெம்ப பூவே பட்டு போகாதே
Really amazing. That's very great to hear. And this one's like a bit tough question. Who is your favorite music directors which you have worked till now? You have to name one.
I can't. All favorites. Not because I'm scared if I show partiality, I won't get songs. No, not because of all that. But I enjoy every song that I sing. Every
Okay.
song that I sing, I love that song. And if the composers have what a very clear vision of what they're doing, the composer's musicianship is great. That composer, I respect that composer.
Okay. Like, what was the toughest song you feel that you have sung till now? Like, you feel difficult to sing.
Uh, it was a Telugu song. Again for
Okay.
Rahman. He has only tried me out for all these different kinds of songs.
Yes, and we also saw a video where that Netrilla the Matram song, where you will be correcting Sujata ma'am's particular
Yeah,
portion again and again.
yeah. So the most difficult recording was for a Telugu song for the movie Komarampuli. It's a very
Okay.
pop lyric song. Rahman also called it the chatterbox song. So the mood of the song is the heroine is constantly complaining to the hero. You didn't do this, you didn't do this, you didn't do this, and the madri. And
Okay,
the
ma'am.
hero, Amma, konja vai mudiko ukariya. That is a song. That is the meaning of the song. And it was at a time when Telugu was not a language that was known to me.
Okay.
So understanding the lyrics and then singing it at that pace, it was very fast. It was difficult for me to do it at that time. So that recording was very difficult for me. Please don't
Okay,
ask me to
because of
sing
the
it.
language. Yeah, okay, ma'am. And do you have any advice to the budding singers? Because when you take our college, we have many singers, musicians over there. So, do you have any advice to them?
Advice is just that if you have your heart set to something, keep at it, do your best, practice well. If you're asking me to talk to singers, like if you're asking me to advise singers, then the only advice is to just keep practicing, practice well, focused, concentrated practice for however long in a day. Keep at it constantly, uh, and that's it. And don't expect any results out of it too soon.
Okay,
Be
like how do
happy,
you
enjoy
manage between
the moment.
academics and music, ma'am?
Pardon me?
How do you manage between academics and music? Because that's what you have been doing. You told you're good in academics, but as
Both
well as
are
you manage,
complementary. That's a good thing, no?
yeah,
They are complementary to each other, right?
yes, ma'am.
Music will definitely help an academic, right? Um, it's leisure. It will
Yeah,
give you a good frame of mind to study better, right?
concentrate more. Yeah,
Yeah. So you can definitely take both academics and music together. And if you have good talent, you can you can pursue your talent,
okay,
have passion for it. But you have to
okay,
keep at it. You have to work very hard
yeah, yes, ma'am.
and unfaltering focus. That's what is important. Do
Yes,
your
ma'am.
best and leave the rest. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, ma'am. So, can you let us know about your upcoming works, album or songs?
Works. I've sung some nice songs in movies in the
Okay.
four subcontinent languages. I'm happy that there is a new surge of independent music making that is going on,
Okay.
especially in the last 1 year. In the COVID time, I've done a lot of independent songs, much more than before, and that's a nice trend. It's very heartening.
Oh,
I'm liking it, and
yes, ma'am. We are waiting to hear those songs. Yes, ma'am. So we have come to the end of this session. So before wrapping it up, can you sing Enna Sola song? Because everyone in the comment section asking for that.
sure. என்ன சொல்ல ஏது சொல்ல கண்ணோடு கண் பேச வார்த்தை இல்ல என்னென்னவோ உள்ளுக்குள்ள வெள்ள சொல்லாமய வெக்கம் தள்ள சின்ன சின்ன ஆசை உள்ள திக்கி திக்கி பேச மல்லிகைப்பூ வாசம் கொஞ்சம் காத்தோட வீச உத்து உத்து பார்க்க கொஞ்சம் முத்து முத்தா வேர்க்க புத்தம் புது வாழ்க்கை என்ன உன்னோட சேர்க்க என்னோடு நீ உன்னோடு நான் ஒன்றோடு நாம் ஒன்றாகும் நாள் என்னோடு நீ உன்னோடு நான் ஒன்றாகும் நாள் என்னோடு நீ உன்னோடு நான் ஒன்றோடு நாம் ஒன்றாகும் நாள் என்னோடு நீ உன்னோடு நான் ஒன்றாகும் நாள்.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. That was a nice way of ending this session with your amazing tone. So we just
Thank
want to thank you for joining us, ma'am.
you. Nice
Yes,
questions.
ma'am.
I had fun, and
Yes, ma'am.
thanks for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for accepting our invitation amidst your busy schedule and
No
all.
problem.
So,
I'm happy because for so many years, actually, last 4, 5 years, you guys have been asking me to come to your college and speak, right?
yes, ma'am.
So I'm not good at speaking. So
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
happy
But
we
now
could
you know that you're good in everything.
so I'm happy I could do this. Thank you
Yes,
and
ma'am. So
nice
wishes
seeing you.
from yes, ma'am. Wishes from Festember's side, ma'am, for your upcoming, like, for your future and upcoming works. And one day, we are planning to have you in our campus very soon for
Yes,
performance.
thanks for that.
Sure, ma'am. And thank you so much for joining. And to
Thank
the
you so
viewers
much.
out there, we have many amazing speakers in our lineup. So until then, stay tuned. I hope you guys have enjoyed because we got to know more about from Shweta ma'am in and out of the industry. So thank you so much, ma'am, for joining. Thank you, ma'am. And also, guys, the Cry link has been put up in the description below. So it's going to help the underprivileged children. So what you have to do is, if you want to contribute, just click on that link and donate how much ever you can. So this is Pradeep Mohan signing off from Festember Guest Lectures team. Bye bye.